Hey everybody, and welcome back to Wintermoor Tactics Club. We currently need to find Baphomet. She got up and left. I need to find her and figure out what went wrong. So, okay, thank you, sound. If you recall from the last episode, the art room is open. That's not what you should recall. You should recall that Baphomet ran away after our CNC game. She's not in here. She might be in the art room, or she might not even be in here. I don't see her in here. Batu, do you know where she went? Colin has cool ideas for White Falcon's equipment. I'm looking forward to the next session. Alright. Let's go find her. Where is she? Do we know? Here she is. She's in the quad. Hey, Jacob. Man, a lot of stuff is happening around here, huh? Lots to do. I'm glad I don't have any kind of work ethic. That sounds exhausting. Ripper, do you know where your boss is? What? I don't need to talk to people. I have my music. Okay, that's fine. You have your music. That's cool. Oh, hey. Hey, Baphomet. Hey, Baphomet. It seemed like you were kind of having fun. What happened? I told you. You nerds are boring. I mean, a bandit attack? The Haunted Rose? Oh, really? I had all kinds of killer ideas for... And I've looked it up. I could be wrong. We're going to go with... Hecate. Or Hecate. Okay. Killer ideas for Hecate. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. I'm sorry. I just am. Your stuff is lame.
No.
Oh. You think it's lame? Can I ask why? Ugh, don't take it personally. You can't please everyone, and you shouldn't give a blank what I think. But I wrote this story for you to show you what I think is special about CNC. Can I ask you about your ideas for Hecate? I'd love to hear them. Why bother? So you can have a cheerful new addition to your little team of misfits? No, because we want to help you out? Yeah, right. You say that you want to hear my ideas, but you don't care about me. You just want to make me into something I'm not. That's not true. I should ask her to come back as a personal favor, or maybe ask her to do it as a friend. I should challenge her to come back. There you go. Oh, I get it. You're scared. What? Yeah, you don't think you can cut it with our CNC group. You're intimidating because we beat you in the snowball tournament. Don't flatter yourself. If those dorks in hats weren't actively getting in my way, I would have torn you to shreds. Ah, I see you trying to play it all cool. But if you come back for another session, I can convince you to stay. I dare you. Do you have a death wish? That's not an answer. I'm still daring you. Ugh, this is so dumb. Okay, fine. One more chance. If only to see how your goody two-shoes underdog act responds to a real darkness. Great. This time I'm going to write something that really works for you. Will you help me? Fine. I guess you need it. You want to write a story? Yes, Yes, we do. Let's rewrite her adventure. Ah, I got some rockin' tunes now. Let me think. This sounds a little like Bauhaus. But it's really more The Cure. And maybe some Love and Rockets in there. Yeah, let's... I mean, it's really more the Cure and a little bit of Bauhaus. But anyways. That's enough of me flexing some kind of post-punk, new wave, goth... goth information there. Anyways, okay, so I want our campaign to be able to help you to tell your story instead of frustrating you. What can I do to help you feel more motivated? Well, for one thing, you tried forcing some tragic past on Hecate when she already has her own stuff going on. She's the daughter of King Arcanus, Lord of the Hellions. Hecate doesn't agree with her father's policies on the Nephilim. She's dedicated to overthrowing him. That's the conflict she cares about, not some goofy villain like the one you made up. Maybe we could tie the Haunted Rose to Arcanius somehow? Really? What would the Haunted Rose have to do with the King of the Hellions? Maybe she made a deal with the Demon King to give her power when he takes over the Earth? Oh, maybe she's an assassin that your father hired to kill you? Maybe the Haunted Rose isn't a single person, but a cult dedicated to worshipping your father? He is a demon. Maybe King Arcanius has been possessing the Haunted Rose the whole time. Let's go for a cult. The Demon Rose or Haunted Rose is not a person, it's a cult. Didn't you already say she was one person? Yeah, I don't mind changing that. We can say that the cult is named after her. She's the leader. That works. Hecate would want to shut that down. Tell me something, though. If you want me to tell Hecate's story, why should I play your little game instead of just writing it on my own? Well, CNC is a great way of putting you in situations you wouldn't have thought of yourself. It's a lot easier to think of ideas when you can bounce them off other people. From what I've found. Okay, then. Tell me about this great challenge you've got in store for Hecate. What about she's framed for all the evil things that happen in the world? What if she gets all her powers taken away and has to live as a human? Maybe a bunch of devils from the future are trying to stop her from causing a great calamity? Or, well, getting along with humans is challenging. If she's framed for all the evil things that happen in the world, I mean, I think that she would want to be like, yeah, I'm evil. Yeah. Of course I do evil things. I am the cause of all evil things. Or a bunch of devils from the future are trying to stop her from causing a great calamity. That sounds a little dumb. Getting along with humans is challenging. That's not a great challenge. What if she gets all her powers taken away and she has to live as a human? Oh, you mean take away the most interesting thing about her? That's like the sort of thing that would happen 10 seasons into a TV show when they're running out of ideas. Pass. Okay, well, if that doesn't work, then what sort of great challenge were you thinking? Maybe just focus on the next session? How does the situation with the Haunted Rose end up? There's at least some crap fight that they get into, right? What about a summoning portal to manifest the king's army in the world, which you have to close? Maybe there's a pair of Arcanius' most powerful generals opening a rift of pure darkness in the world, who only you know how to stop? Or you could have a special power that you have to use at the right moment to bring out your true form and defeat the Haunted Rose. There you go. That might be interesting. Depends on what you do with it. Okay, I'll come up with some good details before we play. After that, the story should end with a bang. I've got to go out in style with some real panache, why don't we say. Like maybe I set fire to the sky or transcend the world to bring in a new age of darkness or something. But, what if you want to come back? Shouldn't we have some kind of hook for your character continuing on with the team? That's optimistic of you. Well, just in case. Ganya said something about your character and the Nephilim? Yeah, Nephilim are half celestial, half demon. Hecate is a Nephilim, but her father is trying to destroy them all. There's clearly some sort of dark secret about her past that her father isn't telling her. So, Hecate's on a journey to uncover her past while staying one step ahead of her father. Maybe. So maybe King Arcanius swears revenge against the heroes, so Hecate knows she'll have an opportunity to face him again. As the story finishes up, the villain drops a mysterious hint about Hecate's mother. The party heard a rumor about another Nephilim nearby, just like you. The party's on the way to the site of an ancient battle involving the Nephilim, and Hecate might be able to gain some valuable information there. Yeah, what about the mother? Who's your mother? That doesn't really do anything for me. Really? Oh, okay. Let me think. The reason for Hecate to stick around and learn about her past. Alright, so that one wasn't the right answer. I really think the mother idea would work. Isn't that something Hecate would really care about? What about there's another Nephilim nearby? That one's a little better. I guess it's fine. Not that it'll matter, since I'm not going to stay, but it will make you feel better. Great. I'm really looking forward to playing this with you. I hope it's what you're looking for. I guess we'll see. Hey, can you get out of my room now? Let's see this adventure you're so proud of. Like you first? Like, I'm not just leaving you behind in my room. You can head out the door first, please? Alright, let's go resume the story. Alright. So, Hecate needs to deal at least 20 damage, or all the enemies are defeated. And we get the Devil's Cloak. Hellburst places fire tiles. Okay, so you can place fire around you if you have that. Damage taken should be no more than 10. We should take no more than 4 turns. And we should use 2 tactics powers. We got some baddies. Can't see their details yet. But let's... Oh, band players. You cannot have Eadwald in there. It's interesting. Is he gonna have a hissy fit? Okay, so Eadwald, you have the highest religious lore stat. Roll to see if you recognize Hecate. I got a 14. Excellent. You recognize that Hecate is none other than the daughter of King Arcaneus, Lord of the Hellions. My father is leading the underworld into destruction by betraying the Nephilim. I will supplant his rule. You pitiful mortals had better not get in my way. Whoa, she's doing a character voice. I was not expecting that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing the character voice. Yeah, what a surprise. Someone putting effort into a character instead of playing a generic goody-goody knight. King Arcaneus is the source of many of the darkest evil beings that make their way into the realm from the fringes of reality. This coup could be a rare opportunity to strike against him and make the realm safer. So, are we still doing the Haunted Rose thing, or... Yes! With Hecate's information, we learned that the Haunted Rose isn't actually a single person, but an evil cult dedicated to worshipping her father. Didn't we already fight her, though? She seemed like a lot like one person at the time. My father's minions are coming for me, because they fear the power he locked away inside me. The joke's on him. I will simply consume their hearts and absorb their hellfire, so I can unleash that power on his empire. Hold it, hold it, hold it. That makes no sense within the C&C cosmology. Alicia, it's like you never even read the Aether Realms Compendium. Yeah, we didn't read that. King Arcaneus doesn't have a daughter because Hellions can't reproduce. They're just spontaneously created from hellfire. Besides, it's well known that Hellions hate humans and would immediately kill any person who tried to seek power from them. Not exactly a great basis for a cult. This really doesn't hold up when you... Perhaps we can be of assistance to you, Hellion. You may not like some of us, but the battle ahead of you requires our help, probably. Maybe even insects like yourself might assist me, but slow me down and I will feed this eve on your hearts, roasted with absinthe and sage. Of course, if you're the most goth evil person, you have to throw in absinthe. And sage is just delicious, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Excellent. The party makes their way towards the power nexus that Hecate mentioned. I don't join. What? Eadwald wouldn't work with a Hellion. Full stop. He's a paladin. I won't betray his character. He's going to sit this one out. Have fun getting killed in your sleep. But... Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead. Work with the hellspawn that doesn't even want to be here. Okay. I didn't mean to... I eagerly anticipate news of what awaits us at the power nexus. Right, the gates are being guarded by the members of the Haunted Rose cult, awaiting their leader. They are surrounded by necromantic energy sucked from the undead to preserve their unnatural lives. They know Hecate is likely to appear here, and they are hoping to take her out before she can sabotage their dark work at the power nexus. You must fight your way through them to reach the final battlefield. Alright. We got some guys back here. You have physical armor, so I definitely need a magician to knock you out, because 2 physical armor sucks. You got some magical armor. I'd like to put a slashy boy down here, maybe. They place brambles. On your next turn, take 1 magical damage. Set movement to 1 and clear brambles. So, let's check the character sheets. Well, we know we have to take her. I mean, I might just go with the group we have here. Unfortunately, Anjaya doesn't chain very well in this position. But they have a limited movement, so as long as I just don't get close to them, that's fine. Now... let me look again. Your attack, is it a magical attack? No, it's a physical attack. No, it is a magical attack. I'm sorry, it says it right there. Well, I can't click on it and show it, but it's right there underneath the name, in the call out. So, you have a tactics power. So what if we do something like this? We set you maybe about here. I hate to run. If I set you here, and Hecate, you can go, like, I realize I should be saying her name in kind of a Greek accent, because it's a Greek, originated word, but I don't know a Greek accent, and I think I'm giving it more of a Spanish accent, so I'm sure I'm pronouncing her name completely wrong. I have read that the H is silent in the original Greek, so I'm trying. Can't say I'm not trying. Let's go ahead and enter that battle then. Unless I can equip anybody. I cannot equip anybody. Well, not the people I have currently in the battle. So, there we go. I trust you precious heroes won't find it too evil to mutilate a few walking corpses. Nah, we do skeletons in all the time. They're like mosquitoes around here. Good. Then I'll show you how enjoyable destruction can be. And there's her tactics power, Soul Vortex. Hits every square within 2 tiles of the targeted square. It has 0 range, so 2 tiles around her. And deals +2 damage if you took damage in the previous turn. She hasn't taken damage yet, so we're going to hold off on using that. I will get her right in here. Before I do that, can I check? Yeah, you can totally hit that spot. If I go there, you're kind of screwed. I hate to say it. I'm not going to rush there. Jeez, this is probably not a good idea. I feel like going here is good. But they will rush you and kill you. Like, they do 2 attack. You'd be hit like 3 times. That's 6 damage out of your 7. So maybe I don't want to do that. maybe I don't want to rush you in because you're gonna get just absolutely destroyed. So what I think I'll do is I don't know what I think I'll do. You can only do 2 damage. So what I'm thinking about, I can't because if you were here, I could have moved you here and got both of those guys instead. So that's not what I want to do. Here's what I am going to do. I'm going to come here and push you. I'm going to have you come forward and do your Hellburst. And then, Anjaya, I want you to please, please just attack this square. Alright. I don't think that was a great turn, but let's do it. Now you are going to gang up on Rogi. Put him in brambles. He's really... Oh, you're gonna bramble us both, huh? It's not what I expected, to be honest with you. You have 3. I cannot hit you. Well, I'd have to move here to hit you, and I don't want to do that. Because then I have to be in the brambles again. And I'd have to take damage. So instead, what I want to do... Let's move you here. Well... I guess I could just do that. Now you... What do I want to do with you? If you come forward, you will get hit. I want to pull you back, 1. And attack here. And then, I'm just gonna leave Hecate here. Yeah, because no one can get hit this turn. I'm just gonna end turn. Is that a cowardly way to do it? Yes. Do I care? No. Yeah, if I move you here, you will get attacked by this guy for, like, 5 damage. And then this guy would hit you for 2 more damage, so you would be dead. So that's not really kosher. So let's just play very defensively. I mean, I guess I could just bonk these guys. Well, I actually can't do that because... Never mind. Alright, I'm just going to let them come to me. It's definitely a cowardly move, but I don't care. I mean, it doesn't really matter if people die, but let's pretend it does. And now let's check out your tactics power. I'm going to move you right in. I don't have to, but I will. And let's do this Soul Vortex move and see what happens. Okay, not bad. But, can I interest you in a magical beam? There we go. It wasn't, spectacular. We used 1... Oh, no, as a minimum. So we did still get staggeringly super savvy. Somehow. Okay. New upgrade. Hellburst places fire tiles. Let's see. I got that last attack was really effective, but now you need to roll to save versus poison from the guard's remains exploding. The guards, their remains explode. 5. Is that enough? No. Yikes, no. The poison takes hold and you feel like your life force is draining fast. What do? I hold it off through sheer force of will. I mean, that's what the roll was for, and you already failed, so... I use my psychic abilities to anchor her life force in her body, keeping her from slipping away. Unfortunately, your psychic abilities don't... Oh, they do work that way, but not on Hellions, it turns out. Sure would be useful if the party had someone around who was able to purify out poisons. Like, Eadwald. Oh, you speak of our paladin, who has forsworn his duty. Even as Hecate lies there, a hideous evil aura begins to consolidate in the power nexus. The forces of King Arcaneus sense Hecate's presence and move to eradicate her. Without Hecate's power, the whole party would be doomed. Rogi, Anjaya, everyone. Sure would be useful if there was a character here dedicated to fighting the forces of darkness. Ugh, fine. I hasten to the battlefield, unwilling to let my comrades suffer without me. No matter who they choose to ally with. And you purify Hecate's poison status? Yes, I purify Hecate's poison status. She wakes just in time as the remainder of the Haunted Rose arrives on the battlefield, accompanied by their fearsome leader. With the roar, the remaining undead around you suddenly power up, gaining an eerie and unnatural strength. If Hecate absorbs their fiery essence, she will have the power she needs to unveil her true form. It's the only thing that can defeat them. Prepare for battle. Alright. If we're preparing for battle, does that mean I have time to go get snacks? Sure, maybe we could all use a break. I hate to cut this next battle short. Alright, so hey guys, how you feeling? The only thing we have to do is finish Baphomet's adventure. Man, a lot of stuff is happening around here, huh? Lots to do. Yeah, you already said that. Baphomet, how you feeling? Let's see this adventure you're so proud of. I mean, you've started to see it already. Worry not, our investigation has not hit a dead end. No matter how it seems at the moment, we are fated to solve this mystery. In time, we will find the way. Hello, Colin. Sorry, I don't have time to talk right now. I have to prep for our next battle. Do you? Because you seem like you're not interested in our next battle. Let's just check the map. Are there any side quests going on? It looks like that's a no. Just wanna look though. Just have a quick look. All right, so let's just get back in here to Hecate's. This probably should be like Hecate and not Kate. Anyways, I'm trying too hard. Let's see, we got the lone upgrade. If we beat this, is the Loner's Edge. This is Hecate Unbound. She will get Loner's Edge, which gives Hellburst +2 tactics points. She's surrounded by 3 plus enemies. A cursed burning blade powered by the desire to be left alone. There's a lot of enemies, 11 enemies. We have to use 2 tactics powers minimum. We have to take no more than 4 turns and take no more than 8 damage. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's see what the battlefield looks like. The horde surrounds you. Time for the final battle. I don't expect any gratitude for healing you, demon. I'm simply trying to aid my friends. Ah, how sweet. Well, your friends are about to get eviscerated by Hellspawn, so you might not want to scorn my help right now. Alright, yeah, we're just completely surrounded at this point by these baddies. Actually, we're not surrounded because we start over here. Never mind. So these are people we need to hit with magic. And who are you? You're the Deepwood Sniper. I don't know why you're here. You're just here. You do a line attack, so we need to not line up our people. I think I might honestly just use the same people we did before. Maybe Batu would work well in here because he can rush. Let's think about that. But I don't really want to rush him out into the middle of all that. So that may not be great. I'll put the coat on you. Let's go with our group we've been running with here. I don't know where you guys are gonna go. You're gonna go for the closest. Unless you get attacked, then you go for your attacker. This guy back here might cause a problem. The way he can shoot so far. We may actually wish that we had Batu to run in and hit him. But I don't know. These guys are pretty heavy damage dealers and they have physical armor, so let me go back and look at you, Batu. No, we have magical attack. Okay. So maybe I don't take Rogi. And then we give magical attack that creates Magimist. And then one of the viewers pointed out, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name, viewer, I should have written it down, that if we do this specialization with the horse brush, that gives him +1 damage if he targets an enemy that's standing on a negative status effect, and the Magimist would be a negative status effect. That also gives him trample gains chaining, Okay. Okay, I'm into that. So what if we drop Rogi and we grab Artemane? We're like on a full magic attack squad right here. Okay, so I still want to put Anjaya here. Just trying to see where people Artemane, like maybe a bad positioning for you, but maybe here. And you. Well, I'm gonna run in. Well, I don't really want to run in. I could go here. If I can make it to here, that would be nice. Let's enter battle. Alright, can you make it there? You could make it there, and then you could do your big attack, which would spread out to them. I don't know if that's what I want to do. You have your equine arrow, but it's not, doesn't go far enough. You come here, that does hit you, but unfortunately then you would be attacked. Maybe I just want them to come to me? Line up. Fortunately, you can shoot very far. And you're going to shoot Artemane. So maybe I picked wrong? Maybe that's not the right way to go. Anyways, let's just deal with it. Let's come here. If we did this attack, it would knock out these guys, and you would be very damaged. So let's do it. Good. What were we after? Are we just trying to knock out everybody? We're trying to do a certain amount of damage. What are we after here? And then in this case, you're forced to move to the side if you want to move, because you can't come forward because the water's in front of you. So I believe what I want to do is I would just want to set Sir Artemane right here, because that's out of range of you. It draws these two guys close to me. Then I can trample through them. If I trample through them now, I don't kill them. They attack me and I get shot with the arrow. So I'm just going to end turn right now. Yeah, I know. Oh, you guys didn't line up. That's unfortunate. I was really wanting you to line up. Okay, so I want you to come in, and I want you to burst these guys. I need Anjaya to come in and chain them to death. Where can you go? You can attack that spot. So, Anjaya, can you come here? And chain everybody? Done. Hopefully you're immune to fire, because you create fire on the spot you are. I could use your tactics points to kill these guys. I mean, it's kind of a waste, but knocks them out. Actually, it's not a waste because it does 3 damage. Like the robo horse in the background. Just so much fire on the board right now. Okay, so you did not take damage from the fire. But you will take damage to this arrow. You can't hit him, unfortunately. And Jaya can't kill this guy, so I guess together, you guys need to hurt him. You guys need to take this guy out without getting in a line. Oh, sorry, cancel. Sorry, I do not want to attack my allies. Thank you very much. Can you come here, please? And just do your basic attack. Oh, you will do 3 because you've taken damage. Okay. You actually do 4. And unfortunately, Jaya now needs to walk into the flames if she wants to get closer. I'm okay with that. I know you're in fire. That's fine. Like, can I use this attack to get closer? No, I actually have to... I can't just use it to charge forward. I actually have to have a target. Well, that's fine. End turn. Well, let's cancel. Can you do anything? You can do this power word inspired. Base attacks get +2 tactics points. I mean... I'll do it just to see what it looks like, but I guess I should have started off with that early, but... There you go, get inspired. I think Baphomet's character here doesn't take fire damage because of her magical armor, I believe. Yeah, it's got to be the magical armor. Anyways, let's just toast this boy if we can. No longer in fire. Does 3 damage, and he has 3 health. So you remember when I said, oh, nobody's going to be standing in a ground effect, a negative ground effect? Well, forget I said that because the whole entire map was on fire. All right, we got the staggeringly super savvy, and we got the upgrade. You have defeated the Dark Army. As the last of the power passes through me, I grow wings of pure fire. The flame grows blinding as I rise into the air, laughing as sparks of light and darkness swirl around me. When you can see again, the foul army has burnt to cinders. Nice. One more of my father's plans foiled. Soon there will be nowhere for him to escape to. You have indeed foiled the plans for King Arcanaeus, at least this time. Does that mean we're going to run into demons from now on? I mean, if Colin says it's okay. Now that we're high enough level, I was going to run the Fire Throne Keep module. That should have plenty of demons for you. I understand your party may have heard some rumors? Rumors? Oh yeah, Janya, you've heard rumors of a Nephilim sighted nearby, which you had been hoping to check out on your way to the next destination? Indeed, rumors of a most intriguing variety. I have interest in this. Does that mean you'll travel with us? For now. Excellent. We'll be honored to have your strength supporting us. Yeah, join the team. I want to see what other weird stuff you can do. Just so you know, I'm still going to keep an eye on you to make sure you don't murder us in our sleep. But I want to be a good leader, not some dictator, so if everyone else wants you to join, I'll let you join. Wise decision. You have yet to see the true power of which I'm capable. Wow, that was fun. I think your character is really interesting, Baphomet. Indeed, perhaps I too should consider an evil character. No, Janya, please. Absolutely not. Vetoed. One evil character per campaign is plenty. Then I shall be a perfect dramatic foil with my goodness. I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. I will look forward to it, and to investigating with you in our real-world mystery. Welcome to our team. There you go, character unlocked. Sure, I'll stick around for now. Let's not make this some kind of feelings moment, okay? Alright, no feelings. Except I want to talk to you about my feelings. So tell me about this mystery that's got everyone's panties in a knot? Sure, where do I even begin? So you think the hooded figure, the graffiti, the statue, the mysterious CNC book, and this whole stupid snowball ordeal are all tied to this gatekeeper of Illimazar? I can't say for sure, but this would be an awful lot of coincidences. Huh, this might be the first interesting thing that's ever happened on this campus. I can tell you that Illimazar isn't from any religion or mythology I've heard of. It sounds like a stupid made-up demon name. My guess is those CNC guys invented it. I hope so. I hope the principal just feels sour about being left out of CNC, and he's taking it out on us, because otherwise... Or maybe it is a cursed statue, and they tried in vain to name something beyond this realm that they couldn't hope to comprehend or understand. Maybe by stealing it, you unwittingly summoned something that had waited for eons for a foolish mortal to walk into its trap. Maybe it's coming for the school to turn the air poison and make all your friends into eternally tormented zombie slaves. Like I said, it'll be interesting either way. Thank you, Baphomet. I really appreciate you. Colin, how you feeling, buddy? Are we ready to fight the Animal Identification Club? No, not yet. I want to look around, see if there's anything I can be doing. I mean, it may just be fight the Animal Identification Club. Oh, no, there's something going on in the quad. Alright, let's figure out what's going on in the quad. I'll make this episode just a little bit longer. Hey, Baphomet, what's going on in the quad? Ah, that's how you end an album. Baphomet's tape is over. This might be a good chance for me to really talk to her. Ask Baphomet about music. Hey, Baphomet, I wanted to ask you about music. What kind of music? The kind you like? I mean, this is totally The Cure. Like, this is The Cure, right? This is very The Cure inspired. Music is really special to you, right? Why do you like that one band so much? Sushi and the Banshees? I forgot she said Sushi and the Banshees. Is it really Sushi-ish? Maybe. I'm thinking more of The Cure. Maybe that's just because I only know a few Sushi songs. The only way to understand is to listen. Here, track 1, Spellbound. Spellbound is pretty good. Kiss Them For Me is also pretty good. That's the only ones I can think of at the time. That was pretty good. Pretty good. When you take a breath and the air doesn't turn to venomous living thorns, is it pretty good? No, it's great. I guess I didn't expect you to get it. What kind of music do you usually like? I don't know, whatever's on the radio. I don't listen to music very often. Oh, don't tell the music snob goth that you listen to top 40 radio hits, because that's not going to go down very well. Seriously? Who doesn't listen to music? There must be something out there you would like. Joey from the old New Wave Club wouldn't stop recommending music to people. If you asked him to find you something, it'd probably be the best thing that's ever happened to him. Maybe I will. Thanks, Baphomet. I also enjoy recommending music to people. There was a time on my own personal, my personal Facebook page, like me behind the microphone, not me as an Awesome Corn Possum. Like, I did a personal kind of challenge where I did like a recommendation once a day, like for the letters of the alphabet. Like the first letter, first day was A, second day was B, etc. About like songs that I would recommend whose titles start with this letter. So that was cool. Unfortunately, my my musical tastes are very varied, if we can say that, very varied, and don't know if other people, I don't know if it's approachable to other people. Where is this? Why is that glowing? There's something sticking out of that bush. I think I recognize it. Oh no, is that a switchblade? That actually looks like a Swiss Army knife, not a switchblade. It's labeled Jacob's knife. Keep out. I saw Jacob carrying something like that around, but I didn't know it was a switchblade. It's not a switchblade, it's a Swiss Army knife. This is dangerous. What do I do? I should have a talk with Jacob. First I have to bring it back to Jacob. I have no idea how these things work, so I'll have to be extra careful not to activate it. Alright, here you go, Jacob. I found your knife, dude. Oh cool, you found my Swiss Army knife. Never knew when I might have to go off-grid, so that's good to have. Oh, it's a Swiss Army knife? Yeah, see, you have a corkscrew and a magnifying glass. I don't really use the knife part. That's a relief. I thought it was a switchblade. To be honest, I was worried you'd feel threatened by Baphomet's knife, and there was going to be some knife arms race. Nah, hard to feel threatened when she's never tried to talk to me. Live and let live, you know? Kinda surprised you've never talked. Thought you had a lot in common since you're both kind of anti-authority and punk. You know, you're right. Maybe I should try talking with Baphomet again. I don't know if she realizes how much punk cred I have. Oh, hey, Baphomet, what's up? You're into punk, right? Like the Ramones? The Ramones aren't punk. They just play 50s beach music and say the word punk a lot. Ooh, some deep, harsh critique there. Well, you know what was punk? When someone busted out those flatworms from the biology lab last year. That's right, it was me. So, just saying, I kind of get the vibe you think I'm not really serious about bringing down the man. So I gotta say, I've done some real disruption around here. Have you now? Yep, that time that someone dressed up a mannequin and put it on the roof and everyone thought it was a jumper, that was me. That time someone painted a Stalin mustache on the Wintermoor statue in the quad, that was me. And when they had to cancel all math classes because someone replaced all the reams of paper with raspberry jam, yours truly. Wow, I'm so glad you're out there speaking truth to power. That must be why after I got suspended for the way I dress, no one ever looked at me funny or mentioned it ever again. It's because of all the change you're causing. Whoa, you really think so? She's being sarcastic. She doesn't think you're as cool as you think you are, Jacob. No, go away. Hey, those are all just pranks. You're not accomplishing anything. You really care about disrupting this bleeping school system? Decide what you want to change and come up with a plan that makes sense. Watch, I don't want to talk with you anymore, so see what I do to fix it. You didn't want to talk to you anymore, so you took action and walked away. Hey, I care about stuff. I believe in way more stuff than you do. Wait, is she right? Whatever. I do planning type stuff all the time in Tactics Club. I mean, it's called Tactics Club. Would someone who doesn't plan stuff out buy this from the flea market? What'd you buy from the flea market, Jacob? Ah, the Hellion Gauntlet. Shadow Shove becomes Spirit Shove, a magical attack with extra range. It takes a true Hellraiser to unlock the power of these gloves, but Rogie can at least shove people with them. Alright, let's go ask Joey about music. Where is Joey? I'm running this episode a little longer than normal because this is going up on a Saturday and we typically don't have videos on a Sunday. So I want to run the episode a little longer to maybe tide you over until Monday. Hey Joey, Baphomet said you're the best person to ask for a music recommendation. Really? That's amazing. I'm so happy. I mean, cool. Right on. First, let me ask you, you good with electronic toms, or does it have to be the real thing? Hey, set me up with electronic, you know, drum beats whenever possible, dude. Like, I'm down with electronic drum beats. I don't know what that means. I don't listen to music much. I don't know where to start. No problemo. You've come to the right place. I'll just ask you some simple questions to figure out what band is right for you. Question 1. If you could have dinner with a shape, what shape would it be? Triangle. circle, rectangle, rhombus. Let's go triangle. I think we said triangle before in the previous thing, and that wasn't an option, so we'll go triangle today. Interesting. Question 2. A bird lands on a tree branch. The branch shakes almost imperceptibly. The bird shakes the snow from its feathers. What color is the bird? Yellow. It's not an option. Red, blue, white, rainbow. I'm gonna go with white. I think that's closest to yellow. That doesn't make any sense at all, does it? But that's where I'm going. All right, cool. Now question 3. Why? Why what? Why does life exist? Why am I asking you these questions? It's because the answer to why is because why not? Why is the bird? Nah, just in general, why? Why not? There it is right there. Because people are generally good. Because of a wizard, probably. Or why are you asking why? Why not? Okay, that's what I need. Give me a second to calculate. Say a good band. Say a good band I've heard of. Say a good band that I can comment on and make this some good banter. I want you to say The Cure. I want you to say, I mean, you can say Gary Jules. You can say Love and Rockets. You can say Bauhaus. You can say Black Tape for a Blue Girl. What do you want to tell me? No way. That's the same as Siggy's result. You're going to tell me early 1970s David Bowie? Because I can get down with that. Maybe you like this new band he's been into. A new band? I hate new bands. All the bands that I like are like long gone. Like, I can never go see a live show of any of the bands I like because they don't exist. Well, that's not true, but it's mostly true. They're called Chair 2-2. There was already a band called Chair and one called Chair 2. Anyway, they all play the bass. That sounds disgustingly stupid, Joey. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. I guess it was pretty good. Trust me, I know about the stuff. Listen to it 30 or 40 more times and it'll grow on you. No thank you, Joey. That was certainly a lot of information. I can't believe how different these guys are than Baphomet. She must really love her music to spend so much time with them. That definitely takes some strength. Alright, we got an upgrade. The Deafening Aura. Hellburst gives enemy -1 armor for 1 turn. This is what good music sounds like. Not my problem if you can't handle it. Well, thanks, but that's not really what I'm interested in. So, Chair 2-2, not my jam. I'm sorry. Alright. Where is that quest? Someone has a quest. I saw it. There you go. Becky R. There's just no way to pull it off. Hey, maybe Alicia can help. What can I help with? See, we've got to include a student interview in every paper. The problem is, they're usually boring and no one wants to read them. We could just play it safe and interview a football player about how much he likes football, again. But this paper has standards. We need to interview a student our readership doesn't already know. How about Baphomet? A student with a true air of mystery and danger. How about Baphomet? We need to interview Baphomet. What did I tell you? Baphomet. She's turned down our interview requests, of course. I heard she's never even been photographed. Alicia, you're friends with Baphomet, right? As much as anyone is? You know, I guess I am. Fantastic. Could you please get her to give us an exclusive? The soul of the student newspaper depends on it. Well, no promises, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, let's do it. Baphomet, are you still here? What do I have to do to convince you to give an interview? Hey, Baphomet, how's your day been? You want something, spit it out. It's the student newspaper. Who wants something, I mean? Yeah, like, I hate that. Like, I have people do that like in my own personal, like not doing YouTube videos, my real job that actually pays me real money. And you'll always get that, hey, good morning. How are you today? And it's like, just tell me what you want. It's the student newspaper who wants something, I mean. I already told them I don't want an interview. I hate fun facts. No one fact about me is fun. I don't want people to think they know me. If someone came up to me in the hallway and said, hey, I read your interview, I would decapitate them and it would be the Becky's fault. But what if you could get something out of it instead? You know, whenever a celebrity gets interviewed, it's because they're promoting something, like a book or a charity. What if you use the interview to do something that would help you? Like what? Promoting your stories about Hecate? Promoting the music you like? Getting people to leave you alone? I mean, you really love music. Can you promote music? You can use it to promote that music you like and maybe make it popular? Oh, hell no. Why not? If you like it and think it's good, why don't you want other people to like it? Because they'd screw it up. You can't just dabble in goth. It's a lifestyle. They just make it into something commercial and meaningless. I mean, I understand that. That's perfectly acceptable. You kind of sound like Colin talking about CNC. So I'll say the same thing to you. I think goth music could help some people if they knew about it. You know? It's gonna be a time when they'll try to commercialize goth and a bunch of posers are gonna come along. It's inevitable. So maybe if I told people what goth was really about, I could scare the posers off. And it'd also help those people you're talking about who really are goths and they don't know it yet. So you'll do it? Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot. Come on. Alright, I got it. I got your interview settled. Did you happen to bring Baphomet? Yeah, she's right here. Ah, she brought her. What do we do? Don't worry, I'm a professional. I have a list of questions to get to know. You won't need those. Just listen. You want to know what being a goth is about? It's not about how you dress or what music you listen to. It's about being brave enough to face the dark chasm of despair at the heart of existence, instead of distracting yourself with worthless garbage. So, if you're a goth, you'll know it. Don't ever waste my frickin' time asking me. Wow, I'm sure our readers will find that fascinating. Sure, I'm done here. Wait, can I take your photograph for the article? Man, I really had wished that Becky P would have taken that time to say, you know what? You've convinced me. I'm a goth. And then the next time we saw Becky P, she was completely decked out, like she dyed her hair and was wearing, like, she was trying to be Baphomet. I really wish we had went to that direction because I'd love to see the Becky P makeover. No. But it's a chance to show readers what goth really means. That attitude you talked about. You could make everything clear with a single look. Sure you could handle the despair? I'm a professional too. Do it. Look into the camera. I can handle it. That look. I can feel it haunting me. Whatever. I'm out. Misquote me. Sorry, I clicked off the screen by accident there. Misquote me, and you know what'll happen. What'll happen, Baphomet? That was amazing. It's like we got to interview the Loch Ness Monster. Thanks so much, Alicia. Would you mind passing this on to Baphomet as a token of our gratitude? The true goth boots. Hecate's attacks deal +1 damage if she's standing on a tile with a ground effect, so if she's already standing on fire. Man. I should make sure our character sheets are up to date now that we have more upgrade slots. Thank you, guys. Well, since this episode is running close to an hour now, and I think that's more than enough. We did a lot of things. We learned about Baphomet. We got to talk about weird music that I'm interested in. Hope you weren't incredibly bored by that. But thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.